what you wanna do.
The Panama Canal was a miracle of modern engineering at the time it was built. It also revolutionized world trade. The famous waterway is now getting an upgrade. CBS News travel editor Peter Greenberg has the story of this multi-billion-dollar expansion. Peter, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie. You know, in Panama, history is again being made through one of the biggest construction projects the world has ever seen. Now, it's all about dollars and size, but in this case, bigger may be better. The Panama Canal has been called a wonder of the modern world. Using a system of locks built 99 years ago, the 48-mile canal shortened the trip between New York and San Francisco by 8,000 nautical miles, forever changing the way goods crisscross the globe. In 1914, when they opened the Panama Canal, linking the Atlantic with the Pacific Oceans, it was an engineering marvel unmatched in the history of the world. And now, nearly 100 years later, they're about to do it again, only this time much, much bigger. The only way to get a sense of how really big this is from above. The $5.25 billion expansion can be clearly seen, not far from the original canal. The massive project includes the dredging of miles of ocean floor. A 4-mile bypass channel is also being built, along with new locking systems that will raise and lower some of the largest ships on the planet.
You're gonna go directly here.
Luis Ferreira, an engineer with the Panama Canal Authority, traveled with us to the canal's Atlantic entrance. He showed us the backlog of ships waiting to make the 10-hour transit.
All these ships are waiting to go in the locks. That's right. Now, it may be today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Exactly. The other locks open up, they'll be moving faster. Yes, exactly. More ships. More ships.
But it's worth the wait. Ships save an average of 29 days by using the canal and not having to go around South America. Each day, up to 40 ships transit the canal, and each one is charged a fee based on how much cargo they can hold, up to $500,000 a ship, full or empty. These ships are called Panamax, and their dimensions are precise. There's no margin for error, and most pass through the canal's locks with only 5 to 6 inches to spare. The expansion will double the canal's current capacity to accommodate the much larger post-Panamax vessels now being built. The new canal, which will hold ships carrying 3 times this amount of cargo, those ships will pay 3 times more.
Exactly. About
Close to $1 million.
That's correct.
By 2025, Panamanian officials expect revenues from the canal to exceed $4 billion. But it's not only Panama that will benefit from an expanded canal. The U.S. economy will also feel the impact. U.S. ports are upgrading facilities to attract the supersized ships that will be transiting the new canal.
So now you will have the goods going through the Panama Canal and arriving directly to the eastern seaboard. So you'll have a lower cost of movement of the cargo.
So to bring it down to the most local level, this shirt was on a ship like this.
That's right. Definitely.
But the bottom line, it's all about lower shipping costs. So for Panama and the world, a bigger canal creates a win-win situation.
More ports, obviously more container movements, and more commerce coming through Panama. It definitely is going to change the configuration of global commerce as we know it now.
Now, not only are the U.S. ports scrambling to attract the bigger business expected from the canal's expansion, other countries like Nicaragua and Colombia have already announced that they're looking at ways to build their own canals to get in on the action. But so far, Charlie, only Panama has been successful.
Thank you, Peter.
You got it.
It is now 7:42.